This video and all videos in the related series are for the honor of the saints of the Bible mainly. It is an intention of Spurgeon Rambam to always advise that this video is to be viewed in a scriptural, cultural, and historical context. Though this channel does not reflect any denominational doctrines or views and welcomes Messianic Jews, Orthodox Christians, mainstream Protestant Christians, and Catholics, and those in communion with Rome, the series will focus primarily on the traditions of Orthodox Christians and of Catholics. Yoki. Timothy was a native of Dibri in Laciona. His Jewish mother Eunice and his Jewish grandmother Lois are mentioned as eminent for their piety. While his father was a Greek, Timothy is said to have been acquainted with the scriptures since childhood. He is first brought into notice at the time of Paul's second visit to Lystra, as Paul wanted to bring him on his mission trips, and for him to be acceptable to the Jews whom they would be evangelizing to. Paul circumcised Timothy. At the Council of Jerusalem in AD 50, it was decided that Gentile believers were not required to be circumcised. The consecrated bishop Timothy had periods where he was with Paul at Phrygia, Galatia, Mysia, Troas, Philippi, Berea, Corinth, Ephesus, Asia, and Rome, and periods where he was not with him when Paul was with the Thessalonians and Macedonians when Timothy was not. During Paul's second imprisonment, he wrote to Timothy asking him to rejoin him as soon as possible and to bring with him his cloak and his parchments, which were certain items that he had left in Troas. According to tradition, Timothy tried to halt a pagan procession of idols, possibly of the false goddess Diana. As his preaching the gospel and stopping the crowd from their false worship did not sit well with them, the angry pagans beat him, dragged him through the streets, and stoned him to death in Ephesus on January 22nd. O Lord, who didst will that thy word should take flesh, a message of an angel, grant to us, thy supplicants. Eternal Shepherd, look graciously upon thy flock with the aid of those whom thou didst appoint pastors of the universal church. Keep it under thy continual protection. Grant, we beseech thee, Almighty Lord, that the appointment and the leadership of thy ministers may increase our devotion and promote our salvation. In other words, we humbly ask that you allow the ministers that you have called to help us grow our devotion to you and help us to promote salvation for others by leading them to your Son. Amen.